Wait, don't tell me, dude, you won't believe what happened. Yes, no, maybe, don't forget that I'm a genius. Are you crazy? Someone could be listening to us. Wait, don't tell me, not again. Would you just calm down? Is there a problem? Let's get a pizza, and then we'll act like nothing ever happened. Calm down, it's only Tuesday. We'll get a pizza, and hope that no one overheard us talking. Calm down, cause I'm a genius. It's only Thursday, and by tomorrow we'll have everything just fine.
Welcome to the Perfect Podcast. I'm your host, the King of YouTube, Pikachu Allspark. So today on the podcast, we are discussing the direction this channel is going in. How I want my YouTube videos to proceed moving forward. Now, you can tell that I don't always make one type of content. It's usually a different video for different days. I'm also not one of the people who does it once a week, although that does sound like a nice thing. But no, if I did videos once a week, I probably just wouldn't do them. It's either do it like I do it now, or I just can't do videos. And you'll notice there are long stretches where there have been long stretches in this channel where I haven't gotten any videos done, and well, that's because I've tried to do different things and it just doesn't work. It's either 3 videos a week or nothing. You'll notice that the LEGO videos have become longer and less frequent, and something I've noticed when it comes to making a LEGO video these days, I appear to be incapable of making a short one. Like, back in around 2013 or so, I was able to make a short 5-minute video every week. But now it seems like they're all around like 8 minutes, and they've all got a whole lot more writing in them than they used to. I've put a ton more jokes in them than I used to do as well. I feel like I've really evolved as a writer, and well, once you write more into a video, it doesn't get shorter. So, the longer videos are probably here to stay, since I don't think I can do anything other than that. And I actually like doing them the way I do them now, more than I used to, like when they were shorter, didn't have the cartoon segments. I actually like doing them now a lot. Now, it's not to say I didn't like doing them back then. I just enjoy the way the show has evolved over the years. It's really something I feel that I can be proud of, you know? Something I feel that I'm releasing into the world, and I actually think it's good. Which, I don't sit back and watch my own videos a lot because I do not think a lot of them are, perfect. That a lot of them are really good. I sort of just feel that way about my new stuff, which appears to be the case for a lot of video creators. They sort of look back at their old things and think, well, that's not who I am now. Who I am now is better than who I was back then, and I appear to have fallen into this as well. So, that's sort of how the LEGO videos are going these days, with the content as a whole on the channel. It's going to probably keep going the way it's been going. I do a few different shows. I sort of want the channel to be like a TV channel with different shows on it that attract different fan bases for each show, I can have some people watching some videos, some people watching other videos, It's sort of like I don't know, I'm trying to have a really unique YouTube channel here while also trying to grow a fan base, and that's difficult unless you do just one type of video, it seems. So, it's really an uphill battle for me, but I don't know, I feel like maybe, just maybe I can get I can get people watching at some point. Like, I don't know if I'll ever be huge or majorly successful or if I'll ever make money on YouTube, but if I can just get a few people watching each of my things, then I'll feel like it's worth it. And that'll give me the strength to keep making videos, to continue with this YouTube journey, and to try to make it the best I can possibly make it. So now let's talk about sort of this whole 2018 vision for the channel that I have. I've been going through a few social media changes here. I've relaunched my Tumblr, which had been inactive since 2016, October 2016 to be exact. I've recently started posting there again. It's PikachuAllsparkTV.tumblr.com. It was PikachuAllspark.tumblr.com, but funny thing is, I had a Yahoo email address, and I got locked out of it with no way back in, so I just created a new Tumblr. It's a very complicated situation with the Yahoo email. But hey, I made a different email with a different website, and now I'm back on Tumblr. So, yes, I try to post there often. It's kind of difficult. I forget about it a lot. I'm on Twitter more than Tumblr these days. I also don't tweet a lot. I'm trying to do the social media thing more often, but it's not something that I do as often as I would like. Honestly, I usually just read other people's posts on social media more than I make my own, but I'm trying to do that differently. And with the Tumblr, I'm trying to make it sort of like my own personal website. I know I'll never be able to, at this point in time anyway, I'm not able to afford my own website domain and stuff like that. But I know that Tumblr is something that can work as a website. It's a blog, but that works, I know that Tumblr can work as a sort of website. So that's what I want it to be. I've been trying to get more into it, rather than just doing some pictures and posting each new video that I do on there. I've linking my new YouTube videos on there is what I mean by that. Rather than just doing those things, I've also been trying to write what I call articles, as if it was a website. I've sort of changed the layout to resemble a news website, sort of a thing like that. It's got my Twitter, it's got my tweets on there, and I've been trying to write these articles, but I'm not sure if I'm that good at doing that. I've been trying to get better at that. I recently did one about a problem that I don't think exists. You see, on Twitter, I've noticed that a few people were complaining about Twitter banning people for swearing, which, to me, makes zero sense. Because most of what I tweet is either the word fuck or cunt, and I've never been banned. So, if Twitter is really censoring people for swearing, then wouldn't my Twitter have been locked in the fucking Twitter jail for years ago? My Twitter would have just been fucking canceled like a fucking TV show, canceled like I'm in the Band, the greatest TV show to ever air on Disney XD. That's something that just made zero sense to me. I saw it and I thought, you know what, I'll do a Tumblr post about this, so I did, and, it sort of shows a couple of my tweets as examples, and a tweet that I thought would get me into real trouble with Twitter is one where back in March, I believe, they were doing this March for Our Lives thing about, like, the gun stuff, you know, how they want to ban the guns or whatever, and so I saw that and thought, you know what, Walmart sells guns, so I'll just put on my American flag sunglasses and do the pussy-licking hand motion in front of their gun cabinet. So I did that, and I took a picture, and I posted it on Twitter, and I thought, you know, this is obviously a joke. People will find it funny. And I also was thinking that, well, Twitter might ban me for this, since, well, I don't think they're that happy with anyone, you know, posting gun pictures on there. You know, mine was obviously a joke. I don't take politics seriously. I don't think you should. It's really something that, well, I myself am not involved in any of these decisions that the people make, so why should I take it seriously? So I took the picture, and it's still there as of May 2nd, 2018, and, well, if Twitter is really censoring people, I don't see why I wasn't censored long ago. Maybe Twitter just doesn't see me. Maybe I'm not a big enough person for Twitter to give a fuck about. So, you know, who knows, but like, I honestly thought that picture would fuck me on Twitter. Like, I've also got the American flag in my Twitter name because, you know, making fun of the whole political people who do that. Like, they do that and they're all serious about America. I do that and I tweet about candy. If Twitter really is censoring people, then... If Twitter really is censoring people for swearing, then, well, I guess you can call me Superman because, I ain't affected. That's a thing, right? Because, you know, you can, like, fucking shoot Superman and he's like, okay. There's the joke, people. Woo! Woo! Come on, I just drank water. That woo should have been good. Well, I don't think I have much else to talk about on this episode of the podcast. You can follow me on Twitter at Pikachu Allspark, on Tumblr at Pikachu Allspark TV, and my second YouTube channel at Pikachu Allspark TV. If I ever post another video on that, I got a new vlog on there that's just waiting to go. I've got like a year's worth of them. Like, I gotta verify it though. Once I verify it, I'll just dump like a year's worth of footage in one video. Right now it's only doing the fucking 15-minute thing. Anyways, yes, Twitter, Tumblr, second channel. Until next week, or until the next podcast, because next week there's an unboxing video, but until the next podcast, all hail the king.